जरूरत नहीं रहती है बच्चों को। गीत अक्सर करके भगत गाते और सुनते हैं, और तुम बच्चे पढ़ाई पढ़ते हो। तो बाप ने कहा है कि ये गीत भी आस्ते आस्ते ये कम कर देंगे, क्योंकि है तो बहुत अच्छे निकाले हुए हैं बच्चों के लिए। हमारा तकदीर तो ऊंची अभी बुद्धि में है नहीं कि बराबर बाबा हमारी तकदीर ऊंची कर रहे हैं, हमको बाप को याद करना है और दैवी गुण धारण करना है और अपना पोता में जांच करना है कि हमारा खाता अच्छा भरपूर होता जाते हैं, जमा होते हैं या नाय होती है, कोई खामी तो नहीं है। तो देख अगर कोई भी खामी अंदर में है जिसे समझते हैं कि हमारी तकदीर में कुछ थोड़ा एक घाटा डाल देगा, तो उनको निकाल देना चाहिए। समझा ना बच्चे? क्योंकि इस समय हर एक को है अपनी तकदीर बनाने का। तकदीर कितनी बन सकती है ये तो जानते हो कि हम ये बन सकते हैं अगर हमारे में कोई भी और खामी नहीं, या किसके साथ भी इस दुनिया में सवाए बाप के दिल नहीं लगती, क्योंकि रहना तो है ना बच्चे। तो दिल लगने बिगड़ रहे कैसे सकेंगे? परंतु नहीं, ये तो जैसे बाबा ने समझा है कि देखते बात करते एक से, परंतु बुद्धि का योग जुटा रहता है वहाँ। अगर समझते हैं कि बरोबर हमारी हम यानी हम आत्मा एवं बाप को ही याद करते हैं, फरमान भी किया है कि मुझे याद करो और से कोई भी दिल न लगाओ, और साथ साथ में फिर दैवी गुण धारण करो। अभी दैवी गुणों को भी तो संभाल करनी है। दैवी गुण किसको कहा जाते हैं? तो बाप बैठ के समझाते रहते हैं। ऐसे न हो कि आए हो इसी विचार से, बाप समझाते हैं कि तुम 84 जन्म पूरा किया है और अभी तुम पहले जाएंगे यहाँ। 84 जन्म की ही बात समझाते हैं। फिर जाके पहला जन्म लो, पहला न दूसरा न परसों भी राजा ही में लो। ऐसे न कि तुम राजा ही से गिर करके कोई प्रजा में जाओ, फिर प्रजा में भी गिर करके बिल्कुल ही नीचे चले जाओ। तो अपनी संभाल करते रहो, क्योंकि बच्चे जानते हैं कि नॉलेज ये जो समझानी है तो बाप के बगैर तो कोई दे भी नहीं सकते हैं। तो इसलिए हरदम अपने बाप को व टीचर को या उनको याद करने से फिर डर भी रहेगा, क्योंकि बाप को याद करने से डर रहते हैं कि ऐसे न हो कोई हमको सजा मिल जाए। क्योंकि भक्ति मार्ग में भी ऐसे तो समझते हैं कि पाप कर्म करने से फिर हम सजा के भागी बनते हैं। तो जांच करनी है अंदर में कि जो बाबा के डायरेक्शन से है, बड़े बाबा के, हाँ ये बड़े बाबा के डायरेक्शन से अभी मिलते हैं नहीं, कभी फिर मिल तो नहीं सकते हैं नहीं। तो ये सभी जो डायरेक्शन मिलते हैं जिसको श्रीमत कहते हैं, वो तो बच्चे जानते हैं। इतनी जो श्रीमत मिली है हम श्रेष्ठ बनते जाते हैं, तो ऊपर की ही मिलती रहती है। तो जांच करना है कि जो वो श्रीमत मिलती है उनके बरखिलाफ तो हम कुछ करते नहीं है। करते हैं अगर भी तो फिर उसको जो भी दिल पर अच्छी नहीं लगती है बात, वो नहीं करना चाहिए। क्योंकि अच्छी और बुरी को तो अभी समझ सकते हो, आगे अच्छी बात कभी कोई नहीं समझ सकते हैं, क्योंकि बुरी बात को कर्म विकर्म बनते रहते थे। अभी तो तुम जानते हो कि जन्म जन्मांतर कर्म अकर्म बन जाने होते हैं। और ये जो भूत है 5 जो समय में बहुत करके तो सब में प्रवेश ही है ना बच्चे, कुछ न कुछ खामी है नहीं। बाप समझाते कर्मातीत बनने की है ना बात, कर्मातीत बनने का है और दैवी गुण भी धारण करना है। और बाप कहते रहते हैं टाइम तो बहुत ही पड़े हुए है, क्योंकि समय नाजुक होते जाते हैं, दुनिया बिगड़ती जाती है। ये भी बच्चों के बुद्धि में है कि बराबर दुनिया बिगड़ती ही रहेगी दिन न प्रतिदिन दुनिया। क्योंकि इस दुनिया से तुम बच्चों का तो जैसे कि कनेक्शन नहीं है, नहीं तुम्हारा बच्चों का कनेक्शन है नई दुनिया से जो स्थापना हो रही है। तो तुम बच्चों को ये मालूम है कि हम ही निमित्त बनते हैं नई दुनिया स्थापन करने। तो हमको दैवी गुण उसी नई दुनिया के जो भी है एम एन ऑब्जेक्ट और जो बच्चे हैं ये भी नई दुनिया के बच्चे हैं ना, बच्चे। तो जैसे ये है दैविक गुणों वाले, ऐसे हमको बनने हैं।
संगम युग का वर्षा यही है, शिव से मिलन मनाना। समय श्वास संकल्प सभी सेवा में लगाना। पवित्रता बरसाए जग में, पवित्रता बरसाए जग में। फरिश्ता झलक तुम्हारी, फरिश्ता झलक तुम्हारी।
मुझे जैसे कि मेरे बच्चों पे रुहानी बाप और दादा का दिलो जान से गर्लफ्रेंड से याद प्रारंभ गुड नाइट। रुहानी बच्चों पे रुहानी बाप की नमस्ते।
Om Shanti. Do the service of giving sakash through your powerful mind. Constantly do the service of giving sakash. You can constantly do the service of giving sakash. There is no question of health or time in it. You can be engaged in doing this unlimited service day and night. You saw Father Brahma. Even during the night, he would be awake and doing the service of giving unlimited sakash. Follow the Father in the same way. When you children give sakash to the unlimited, everyone, those who are close, will automatically continue to take that sakash. By your giving this unlimited sakash, the atmosphere will automatically be created. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Avikti Parivar. Today's day 3. Do the service of giving sakash through your powerful mind. Today's topic: constantly do the service of giving sakash. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi and then we will do chit chat.
Om Shanti. Baba's teachings is according to the need of the time, because whatever is happening and will be happening in future more and more, Baba wants his children not only to be safe mentally, physically, emotionally, but also be a good instrument. Because our life is not just to live for ourselves. Our life is to serve, give everyone message of Baba, bring benefit, cooperation. So we are at service, right? So it's not, we have to be serious, but serious doesn't mean that you don't laugh and be happy, but internally pay attention. So when we pay attention, then actually I myself realize that how important it is, as I said, that when we have some understanding, or Baba wants us to do something, then I have to remind myself next day few times, and that reminding my own self will help me to create that stage. Like I had to say, oh, I am double light angel, yesterday Baba said. And so how many times I practice. And as many times you practice, that much you will have experience and it becomes your stage. Even 10%, 15, 20, but this is how percentage increases. So this realization that it's not I know this point, I know this, but I had been practicing this. I think then each one of us will have that stage. And that when the time will come with internal, external circumstances, because my stage is stable in a particular way, then it will be like nothing. Because we have to match my stage and outside circumstances. Because who is powerful, the stage or circumstances? We cannot change external situations, circumstances, but I can make myself stronger. So I think this whole service of Sakash is to make our minds very powerful, very strong, and also being lighthouse, might house, double light angel, we will be able to help many, many other souls. Because what Baba is saying, constantly do the service of giving Sakash. It could be sharing Sakash, whatever. You can constantly do the service of giving Sakash. There is no question of health or time in it. Actually, when you are not well, instead of thinking about body, what could happen, this might happen, a lot of thoughts come when body is not well. Okay, let me give Sakash to your own body also, right? You can be engaged in doing this unlimited service day and night. Only solution for everything is really Sakash. You start it and then we have to use it more and more. You can really see a lot of miracles. When I think of whenever, what you are thinking, it will appear, it will come, it will happen. Lot of good things can happen. You can be engaged in doing the unlimited service day and night. You saw Brahma Baba. Even during the night time, he would be awake and then he is doing the service of giving unlimited sakash. Baba used to say, maybe children are in trouble, maybe devotees are calling, Follow the Father in the same way. When you children give sakash to unlimited, that is everyone, those who are close will automatically continue to take that sakash. By your giving this unlimited sakash, the atmosphere will automatically be created. Because atmosphere requires everything. Even for our plants, you keep enough light, enough water, enough air, right? So everyone, every human being, every soul requires that, So I think that keeping atmosphere loveful, peaceful, very light, all different things should be there in the atmosphere for the well-being of the self and others. Because you get suffocated immediately when you are in a place which is polluted or doesn't have fresh air, right? Or not enough light. I always say, whatever it is, small place or big, but should have enough light and enough air, right? For the body. Same is for the mind, right? So now it is our duty to create that atmosphere, let everyone feel good, everyone feels happy, it's very good, easy. Then everything will go on in a good way, right? Om Shanti. Hello, Shanti, Gayatri Ben.
Shanti, the subject of sakash, is it more important to change the atmosphere with sakash? Because sometimes, as Baba says, you need to give sakash in an unlimited way. And so in giving sakash in an unlimited way, does it mean that you concentrate on changing the atmosphere? Now, if you concentrate on changing the atmosphere, does it mean that sakash is given through one's attitude?
Yeah, I think that, it's not only we want to create, change the atmosphere, but it's just the vibrations which are very subtle. And vibrations are very effective, you know what I'm saying? That, like yesterday Baba said, your mind should be full of good wishes for everyone. Your attitude should be full of good wishes. And I realized that it's so true. So I am not focusing on it, only changing atmosphere. But yesterday Baba called it cooperation. Let's say I find that there is someone who has a particular sanskar and whatever it is, and is a family member, spiritual. So what I do, I really, really internally just have lot of good wishes for that soul. It's a kind of support which is necessary, or cooperation, so that change can happen in that soul. So I think there are many, many benefits, not only atmosphere. So I'm not focusing on that, but I'm focusing on that every Baba's child, whole Brahmin family, everyone is happy, is progressing, feel belonging. That's what through Sakash will happen.
But it's not possible to make everyone happy. It's actually impossible to make everyone happy. But if you make the atmosphere light, then hopefully when the person enters that atmosphere, they will pick up on the vibrations in the atmosphere, and hopefully they will change whatever is going on in them. Because for you to focus on the individuals, how many individuals can you do that for?
Yeah, we have to, Baba said, close once and then it reaches far off. Because I cannot make everyone happy, but because I find that certain ways cause sorrow to other person, so I have to be I am very careful at least to see that it doesn't cause sorrow, whatever way I say something, or if it causes sorrow, then it's kind of, something has been created. I remember Baba used to tell, and Didi Mohini, that, sometimes it's a little thing you do, but then a lot of wasteful thoughts come in many others, right? So how do I am so careful with my words, I'm careful with my thoughts, and like you feel happy and very satisfied if you can do that, even if you don't see change maybe, but we have to constantly keep doing it. Like
But
I say, Gayatri should be accomplished in this task. So I give sakash, right? My good wishes, my love, so that your ability can function. So that's what yesterday Baba said, sakash is like cooperation, no? So you're not doing it.
I'm trying to understand, because sakash is so subtle.
But very powerful though.
Yeah, but sakash is from Baba to me, and his light and his might. So if he wants to use me for an instrument, then the more I am absorbed in his love and in his light and in his might, only to that extent can I be of service to others. Isn't that what sakash is? So even if I have, in my own ways, selfishness, usually when we give love to others and cooperate with them, it's for a selfish outcome. I want them to do something that I want them to do, but not necessarily I want to be used as an instrument so that they could do what Baba wants them to do. And I think sometimes sakash is misused in this way, that I send them love and light and might to protect them while 100 other people may be suffering from what they have done. So explain to me, how is sakash then different from Baba using me as an instrument and giving me the light and might, as opposed to me with my selfish interest, getting others to support what I want to happen. And they usually support me because they also want something from me. So what is the difference between these two levels of sakash? If the other one is sakash, I don't think the second one is sakash, but if that happens to also be sakash and you're calling it cooperation, what's the difference?
Yeah, the method what you are saying is right, that it's from Baba that I get sakash, but also Baba is the big light, we are also small lights, and I will also remain ignited and will definitely share sakash in the sense of maintaining my love, maintaining my peace, maintaining my coolness. I maintain all that. I feel that is how the sakash is shared. But if I lose peace, if I lose and I am forceful or whatever it is, then I can't give sakash. So I think that why Baba has given us this homework this whole month, because the time will be such now, whether it outside world or within the Brahmin family, where lot more will be done through sakash, in the sense of, like I had been sharing, that whenever anything happened, Brahma Baba was in deep silence. And of course, he was very stable like lighthouse. But whenever we went in front of him, we could feel our intellect gets so clear direction. It's Baba's silence, but we are receiving. So I feel that, I definitely would want to do more and more, that whenever there is a situation, just go in deep silence and see what other souls can receive, whether clarity of mind or direction or calmness or whatever it is. So I don't see it as selfish, but I see it as more love for the family.
So if sakash comes out of silence, that silence means I have to be detached from the needs of the family as well. I have to be detached from desires I may have for the family. I have to actually be absorbed in what that silence is. So what is that silence I need to be absorbed in? And that silence will allow sakash to be generated from Baba into me. Because silence is, I'm not engaging in that sense. I'm just totally like in the seed stage or in the essence of my being. And I'm not connected to any atmosphere or any people or any situation. But I am withdrawn to such an extent that maybe I'm in the seed form. What is that silence? What is that roop that I should be in that would allow the sakash to be generated from that space of silence from Baba?
I think even if in soul consciousness and just be in remembrance of Baba, and so there is deep silence. See, silence also, one is very light and one is very deep silence, where you are beyond and, as you said, detached, and beyond and detached, but also very, 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 very loving, very, very light, because that's also very important.
Is it possible to be loving when you're in deep silence, or the love even becomes part of the silence?
Yeah, both combined now. With love, be in silence. In silence, you are more loving. That means your love, vibrations of love, whether it is Baba's love through us, but I think it definitely very, very loving. Because you are detached, you are loving. But sometimes maybe we are detached, but not that much loving. No?
But if you're detached, you are loving. Isn't that what Baba says? The more you're detached from human love and human expectations, and the more you are connected to me, and you are taking love from me, it's the more you'll be able to give. I'm just trying to get the clarity, because sakash is so subtle, yet we kind of interpret it broadly. Human beings can't give me sakash. So,
Power,
you know,
and also it's very, very powerful and loveful. Why? You know, I feel that if we are in a stage, whether silence or love of Baba, and if anyone needing or seeking something and they come to us, it should help them, no? That's our seva, no? It's
yeah,
important.
but they can't help them if I'm not in the remembrance of Baba, can it?
But maybe my presence can help them to remember Baba. They say, oh, she is now in remembrance, and let me also remember. It's like inspiring, because when we are creating a stage, then other person will be inspired that let me also do that. We're not saying through words to anyone, remember Baba. But like whenever I used to look at Sakar Baba, I always felt that he is so much in deep love with Shiv Baba. So my attention goes and I say, oh, that's what I should do. So I feel that definitely each one of us, we can be very, very helpful, and it's not selfish. I feel
But
keep,
it's only not selfish, Jasmine, if I'm in love with Baba and if I'm taking love from Baba, I find that even the give and take of love between Brahmins carries selfishness. And the only way that we could go beyond that selfishness is when we are training ourselves and making that effort to only take from one Baba. Now, I agree with you that your presence could help others. But if your presence is connected to the other one, saying, oh, I have to give them love now, oh, I have to give them this, I have to give them that, then it becomes so mechanical. It becomes so you kind of plan it. It becomes like a plan. But when you're with Baba, then if your presence is to serve the other, that will happen naturally. And isn't that the sakash?
be embodiment, no? It's like being embodiment of love, peace, our eternal qualities, and more we are embodiment. I'm not giving it, but it's being shared in a natural way.
Anyway, I think I'll have to stop now, but I just feel that since this year began, in every single one of Baba's Murlis, he's talking about the importance of being absorbed in his remembrance, of being absorbed in one, in understanding that one, in understanding his form, in understanding the pilgrimage of remembrance. And I wonder, why is it so pronounced at the beginning of this year? Why is Baba pulling, and it's connected to Sakash, of course, the month is of Sakash, but yet tomorrow's Murli is also on it. Today's Murli was on it. Yesterday's Murli, the first Murli, every single one. And it was striking me so much that it's as though Baba is reminding us of something which is of himself, because we're moving away from him and we are connecting to things that will trap us and deceive us. Because we don't have the power to stay with him, we're looking for other things to stay with. That was why I'm asking you this question so strongly tonight on whether Sakash could come from any other source other than that source of Shiv Baba.
Yeah, Shiv Baba's remembrance, most important.
Okay, Sis Mohini, thank you.
Okay, Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. So thank you very much, Didi, Gayatriban. We have a special gathering of angels here in Peace Village, and we'll take 5 minutes here because they also have few questions. Shanti.
She said she'll let you know.
So Didi, you said my stage has to match the outside circumstances. And I wish you'd say a little more about that, because they get volatile right now especially, and I think going forward they're very volatile. I had a conversation tonight with our former mayor, and I realized that even locally it's very volatile. So as it gets more volatile, how do we match that?
No? If we are in time, circumstances are also in time. But if I'm behind in making efforts or creating stage, then circumstances are bigger than I can handle. So same like body's immune system, or so internally we have to. That means my remembrance and my seva, everything was in a good percentage. So equivalently, when there is time coming, you will be able to face it or merge it or whatever it is, It's like a test, all the circumstances are tests for us. So how much did I study? That much I am able to pass with honor in that test. That's how I see. It's like suddenly you hear a news or anything about your health or anyone, anything. So when you hear it, and if surprises you, shocks you, I'm just saying that today's world, any news you hear is like, it's better not to hear it because there's so much violence, there is so much destruction. So what do you get, killing individuals or in whatever way. So we have to be very much be careful not to be listening much or influenced by anything.
Just to follow up on that, so at this time of practicing, and keeping in time. You're saying like to stay away from any of the other influences, but at the end, all those influences are going to come, right? So we have to be able to face it when the influences do come.
Like in Yagya, so many obstacles came, but Brahma Baba was like unshakable and very cheerfully, okay, that's also one of the sin. But just imagine when they have nothing to eat or no place where to go, a lot of things happen. And here you have with 200 daughters with you. And so he must have that faith or power of yoga or God's love, something. All that helped him to pass all these tests in a very sweet way, nice way, not like, they were not affected by anything. So that must be their tapasya. No? And it's really collective and personal both. It should be collective also. From time to time, let's all sit 10 minutes. Let's all, so it's collective and also personal.
In the Avyakt signal, it was said that when you are doing the service of the unlimited of giving sakash, those who are close will naturally get sakash. So you don't have to make effort to, say, well, this one is going through this and I need to give sakash. Because I think when I'm already in that seva bhav, really that feeling of giving, naturally those who are close by will be able to experience that. What Baba says the foundation of that is that the understanding, the awareness, and that's what's going to create a stage. So my stage is like a long-term practice, not just Baba give us this program now for this month, but I should have already have some of this in my stock to give from.
No, but that is called the presence of a person. No? Every person's presence creates some vibrations. Some create some atmosphere. It's not I sit and say, let me create atmosphere. But you are light, if you are happy, you are, it's automatically spreads, others feel that. And not only they get into that stage, but I think it definitely helps, no? So each one of us have to be, it's just like you are a light, so light spreads light, and so many take benefit from the light, whether it is lightness or light. So that is why, like when Baba said, remind yourself, I am a, double light angel. So now I don't say I am angel, I say I am double light, reminding myself this is what the angel means, to be double light,
And the practices that Baba is giving us, I know in Madhuban in India they have this program where they're doing the drill of the 5 forms, 8 minutes, 1 round for 24 times per day. That's 320 minutes, over 300 hours of accumulation. So somebody sent this to me today. So it's these practices that's really going to create our stage. Yeah.
That is what they say, what you think you become.
Yeah.
Om Shanti Didi. My question is a little bit off topic. So when we are in a collective, like gathering, that is collective energy, the effort is so natural. For example, we are here, those who are living at the center. But I'm asked this question many times by those who are living at home, those who are working, especially mothers. So they say that how can we create that same atmosphere at home, and how can they match up? And the other question is that those who are living in homes with their families, they get extra marks. So how they get extra mark, how they can practically experience that they are getting extra help and marks.
So I think you are answering your first question by asking second, that they get extra marks. So it's not, and Baba always talks about mothers, because they are in bondage, they remember Baba more, and so it's not that they miss anything. And of course, if they get chance to be in the gathering, they take more benefit. But mothers really are, they are in Baba's love, they are, and then extra marks, so both helps them a lot. So they can match up.
So, Didi, they are getting help, but how can they experience it? How can they realize that no, I am getting?
You asking on behalf of mothers, why not the mother give the answer? You are saying it like out of mercy for them, but that's not right. Yeah, mothers are there. Any mother is there? Colin, how do you staying at home with everyone?
Well, we now have a Baba's room, so I just held the thought for a long time that we should at least have a nice space, and now that exists. And anyone who was there before is in the right place too, so held that thought. And then for the child, it's that this one is Baba's, and this one is entrusted to me. I feel that very strongly, so that too creates that, nice vibration. And now she goes into Baba's room. I don't have to say, she goes in and says good night. And I even said, so what are you saying to Baba? She'll just talking. And then she leaves. Their conversation must be quick right now.
And there's one other thing. Didi, there was a Bogue message in the last week in which that was very moving for a lot of us, where you talked about Baba as the companion. And you said it's not just a feeling, that Baba actually does. And I think, when I think of Payoban's question, that experience of the companion and that Baba is really doing, I think this is what brings us all together.
Okay.
So, Didi, can you explain the method? In one of the Murlis, Baba said to be the sun, just like sun, how the sun gives the rays to the entire world, entire universe, just like that, become double light and sit on the globe and give sakash to the world. One is that, if you can elaborate a little bit about that method. And the other thing also, when somebody is not well, we give sakash. So what is the correct way of giving sakash to when someone is not well? Or, when someone asks, give me sakash. So do we invoke them in the subtle region and give sakash? So what is the method?
No, you don't have to do it individual. If they call for sun to give us light, you have to be in front of sun. Try to find where you could get sun. So what I do, I just be embodiment, right? And I know that whatever are your qualities, whatever is your stage, is spreading vibrations. That is sakash, no? So I don't have to give it, but I have to be in that stage. Once I am in that stage, vibrations spread, and others are able to, whosoever, even somebody is not well, and lot of people from a Vyakti Parivar, I know in many places, just being in the right kind of thing get well, many amazing stories. So we're not giving, but we are doing it, right? And once we are doing it, a lot of people say, oh, I do it every day because you do it. If you can do, why can't I do it? So I don't have to say it, no. So when you are embodiment, you do it, then others can automatically receive. That's the method.
Thank you, Didi. Om Shanti. All satisfied? So, Vikti Parivar, you are seeing a beautiful scene in Peace Village. It's a new scene in drama. So, all Nivasis are sitting next to Didi on the stage. Do you like it? Yeah, so they are also receiving, and you all are also receiving. Thank you, thank you. So, tomorrow is Saturday, and our schedule from Amritvela 3:30 a.m. to 4:45 a.m. Meditation will, as you all know, that we are doing whole day bhakti, so meditation will stay continuing. And then Hindi Avyak Muli, Mohini Didi will read tomorrow. Hindi Avyak Muli. Please make a note. Mohini Didi will read, and there will be translation available: English, Nepali, Tamil, Telugu, Spanish. So you are welcome to join. And then bhakti will continue in the afternoon. Awake the children class 1:30 to 3 p.m. Awake the youth class 3 to 4 p.m. Bhakti will continue, and evening 6:30 to 7 live story of Didi, then special meditation, Hindi series, English series, and chit chat. Again, whole day bhakti will be continuing in Awake the Parivar. Thank you. Now let's remember Baba and take drishti from Didi.
रखे स्मृति में कि प्रभु से प्रण
चलो हम बदल दे वातावरण को, करे मन सा सेवा बढ़ाए चरण को, चलो हम बदल दे वातावरण को। करे मन सा सेवा, करे मन सा सेवा, करे मन सा सेवा।
Om Shanti. Om Shanti.